lose or gain muscle, there's a lot of things that happen in your body to make that happen. And one of them is your body organizes its hormones in a way to do so. So if you're a man and you're telling your body, we need to drop some muscle, your body will organize its hormones to do so. What does that look like?
That's interesting.
Looks like
just getting the chills.
Yeah, it looks like lower testosterone, right? You get a higher, more consistent cortisol response. Your insulin sensitivity starts to change a little bit, right? More muscle improves insulin sensitivity. In fact, studies on obese individuals show that if you just have them gain muscle and lose no body fat, they have significant improvements in insulin sensitivity. In women, their estrogen and progesterone organize to reduce muscle mass. Growth hormone changes as well. On the flip side, if I tell my body to build muscle and I feed it to do so, it'll organize its hormones in a way to build muscle. What does that look like? A youthful hormone profile. So this is why studies show that strength training is the most consistent way to raise testosterone, for example, in men. It also, and here's something that's even more interesting, increases androgen receptor density. So these are the receptors that testosterone attaches to. And this is probably even more important than your testosterone levels. In fact, there was a study that tried to,
Really interesting.
Yeah, they did a study where they were comparing men and their testosterone levels and athletic performance and strength gains. And they were also looking at androgen receptor density. Androgen receptor density was a better predictor of strength and muscle gains, right? Yeah. So strength training literally opens up more androgen receptors. It's trying to make your anabolic hormones even more effective and anabolic. So people are constantly looking at ways to become more youthful. Hormones are a great way to do that. Strength training literally tells your body to organize them in a way to do so. So it's the benefits are so far-reaching. You know, you talked about storing glucose. So here's something that's really interesting. I know you'll like this. Strength training has been shown to be one of the most effective ways to stop or halt the progression of the beta amyloid plaques that are so associated with Alzheimer's, right? In fact, I think it's the only non-medical intervention to do so. And at the end of the study, it actually looked like it may have been reversing some of those plaques. This was a study done out of Sydney, Australia. And they were quite blown away. One of the theories has to do with insulin sensitivity. As you probably already know, some researchers refer to dementia and Alzheimer's as type 3
lift weights.
Diabetes. So what you do when you build muscle is you create a larger tank to store, glycogen or glucose. But muscle is also extremely insulin sensitive. So your body just utilizes insulin better as a result. So building muscle is a great way to do that. And another study just came out of Sydney as well recently that showed that strength training reduced all-cause mortality better than any other form of exercise and cancer risk.
This is so crazy. So
don't die,
lift
weights.
Times, but I really think people are letting this go over their head, that if you look at the efficacy of